So I have an idea. I had a thought the other day thinking about this game since we haven't played in like I don't know a week now. And if you remember, there was that line of dialogue from Everett where he was like, I really want to help you solve this case, Harry. I really do. I promise." And at the time, I read it as he was just being kind of like a willful dick because obviously he knows more than he's letting on. Then I was thinking about it more, and I wonder if that line was actually him making a mistake, since we already pretty much know it's the Hardy Boys that, well, at least we think, did the murder. I wonder if he should know that we know that as well, right? So my thought is, like, did he accidentally reveal that maybe it was someone else by saying, "I really want to help solve the case"? I don't know.
Oh, interesting. Like, he thought he wasn't giving us that much information, but he slipped up because we know what we know.
And we know that he's knowing for that we of the knowing, right?
And we know that he should know what we know, but if he doesn't know what we know, then that proves he doesn't know at all. Yeah.
Exactly. What?
I get it. Okay.
I also had another thought. This is a big breakthrough. After finishing getting these last couple like skill slots in here, which I think I actually might even have those already now that I think about it. Okay, now we're missing one. I want to put a ton of points into rhetoric because I really want to pass that skill check for talking at a crate to open it. So after getting those slots upgraded, I want to get that rhetoric pumping.
Zay, that is the kind of shit I live for in these games. I am all in on pumping a stat to try and pass one stupid check in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, we're coming back to yell at these guys.
Plus, given how this game goes, there's a scenario where, like, we talk to the crate, we successfully convince the crate to open it, and then we get one of those thought things, and it's like, talk to inanimate objects, and now we're getting clues from the fucking wall, we're getting clues from chairs. It could be wonderful. It would actually be irresponsible of us to not do that.
Did a new guy drop?
Oh, that is a new guy.
Oh, I guess
a bottle.
The bottle. What? Oh, okay. Great.
I really like the idea though of collecting recycling from the bar in the place. Like, not even like outside random scattered bottles, like you go across the bar and just bag the bottles as you go.
Yeah.
You see, you immediately.
Nothing with the store, okay. Just checking. Wait, hang on. I had a thought? Sort of
yeah, you got a thought.
Oh, right, because we're so perceptible now. We're percepting all sorts of new shit.
Yeah, we're getting new thoughts.
So, I think Everett gave us permission to talk to these guys. I'm really hoping it doesn't backfire with them, because we have to be like an authority check and be like, "Oh, you had to get authority from my dad? Oh, I so respect you now."
The circus left town.
We'll see.
But the clowns are still here.
I think they'll let us.
Okay, yeah, so Everett said you'll talk, or cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked.
Wow.
My
Holy
God.
fucking shit, Zay.
Is that?
I told you, man.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
I would never tell on someone.
I would though. Typical.
Kim.
Wow.
Always a tattletale. Everard sent word you two would
They
be
love
around.
making fun of people with
That's
glasses.
the only reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
I forgot about how good this guy's voice acting is, man.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Did it? Because this went from 3% to plus 3%. Rhetoric, you fucking idiot. I mean, why not, right?
This time it's going to work.
There was...
It was a good
You
try.
already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
Oh, wait, what? There's like a roll score over there? Wow, is that new?
Godly? What? Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen
Godly
there weren't any
16
updates
versus
to
your
this
total
game, I don't
9.
think. Yeah, so we got 11, I guess? Or, no, we got 9?
No, we got 9. 6 plus 1 for the dice and 2 for the modifier, and we had to roll a 16.
Yeah, okay.
It said 3%, but in order for it to get to 3, like, how did it...
The critical success if you roll 2 6s. It's the
Oh,
only way
that's
we could have passed
why.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, well, let's yell at this guy. I
And
guess.
what
I don't know.
exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us.
Well, hey, one
Going
time I
around
shot myself in front of you, too. That
arresting
was pretty
kids
cool.
on the street.
Oh,
Kids
I wonder if he knows
who've
we
done nothing
shot
wrong.
that kid.
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here.
Was I
trust
saying
us.
racist shit? I don't remember
We're
that.
getting complaints.
We've been actively unracist, I feel like.
I think so,
Unracist.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Fascia.
I
short
won't lie.
fascist.
Sometimes I picked up dialogue options that I didn't think through the implications of, but I don't remember being racist. I don't even have a gun.
What are you talking about? Guns are the only thing you have. Waving them around old ladies'
Oh.
faces. Trying to gun down kids.
Oh, he do
that
know.
That was a misunderstanding. Look, that was a misunderstanding, okay? It was an accident.
Yeah.
Charlie said
It
they
went
were
off
trying
by
to set up a
accident.
mass execution. Bulk purchasing guns, ammunition too.
I can believe that. Carly works in a gun shop, you see.
Oh my god. The art. They're using it against you. This is all a twisted fantasy.
What?
The art, I don't
does that
remember
mean?
that. I have no
There's
idea.
no mass
I
execution.
got
officer.
nothing for that.
Just ask questions and don't get sidetracked.
What does that say? Succeeded medium, 10 years total as well. Wow.
That's got to be new, right?
That, I guess so. I've never seen
Please
that
don't
before.
set
I'm
up a
so
mass
confused.
execution. You'll never be
neither.
able to pull it off.
We're gonna have to
The
watch our own
logistics alone-
episodes, and we're gonna be blown away if that's been there the whole
I'm
time.
gonna go to the options real quick. So, literally, just before we started to record this, there was a huge crack of thunder in my power reset, kind of power surge, and it fucked with all of my Steam settings. It took me forever to fix my controller to work again, and I'm wondering if it somehow like fucked with some secret Steam setting that was like, don't show me the odds of success or
Yo,
something.
turn
and now
on
it's
hints
working.
real quick.
Yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the options real quick. Actually, I don't know why I even left the building. I just did it impulsively, I guess. But yeah, what the fuck? Let's see. Options. Detect one of these? Detect mode active internal one. This was on before actually, so this was reset. This was turned off.
Interesting.
That's for a small amount.
No, that wasn't.
I don't
on.
want that. I mean, yeah, none of these say.
Show us cool
None of these
dice rolls.
options are the odds of success. What the hell? That is really weird. Well, all right. Got a new item of some. Oh, it's a bottle. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I really was hoping we'd get something out of those guys because I don't have like no idea where to go now. I'm gonna run through this list, I guess, real quick and just see if I have any ideas. I guess tomorrow we'll be able to cross the waterway and get some more cryptid info.
Yeah, we get
but-
like, yeah, that woman's husband is over there. The people that like Everett wants us to convince to leave their homes are over there.
Yeah. Yeah, did not succeed in improving our authority. Okay, well, you know, actually there was one area over here, like up the, way up the side down here that I haven't been to before, which, I mean, got some more time to kill in the day, so why not check it out, I guess.
I'm into it.
What was this? Just a cool wall or something?
Okay, I went looking, and
Just
there wasn't a
walk
patch
over.
for this game since we
Nothing to
played
see
it
here.
last. I don't know. No explanation.
Why? It's a
Why must we stop to look
What
at
is
this wall
going
every time we
on?
pass by? We have business to attend to.
Maybe.
We did look at this wall last
Okay,
time.
well, there's the success again. Was we rolled a 10, needed an 18, I guess.
This is so
Or
interesting.
no, we
This is a level
rolled
of-
a 15 and needed an 18. Okay.
Yeah. There's no way this was here before because this is a level of insight into how these rolls are working
Yeah.
that I have never seen.
The rolls were a complete mystery. I just was hitting it and just seeing what would happen every time.
Yeah.
So weird. Oh. Ooh. New coat just dropped. Hell yeah.
Hey, I got a weird thought for you.
Yeah.
Could that be a perception thing?
There's no way. If you
There's
need
no
a
way.
perception to see how your rolls turn out, that is insanity. But that's
Right?
the only thing that makes sense.
That's the only thing that makes sense to me, because I don't think we did any big rolls like that.
I
The
don't know.
only thing we
must
did
have-
after we upped up perception was like the Everett conversation, I think, and we probably were just trying to like get through dialogue options there. I don't know that we were
I don't know.
rolling.
Cape Side Apartments. Yeah, I'm so confused, man. Yeah. I guess let's just chalk up perception, because I got no other clue. It's decades ago. It's more models. Why not? What even? I don't even remember now. Did we put points in perception? Or no, it was one of the brain thoughts, wasn't it? That turned into like +2 perception. Yeah, +3 perception.
Yeah.
Very good. That's a good one. Look at the Mamadaka or whatever.
Yeah, again, learning stuff about cryptids paid off big time.
I mean, this sloops. I know about those. That means it's a small boat. It's the slowest with the wind, but the fastest against it.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her
Good.
sailing boat, smiling
That's
as you
content.
approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good evening, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier.
Joyce?
I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour.
Oh my
And
God.
From the RCM.
This is her? Okay.
Huh.
We would be looking for the representative. I completely forgot we were supposed to find her.
And the
Okay.
entire time we thought there was like a hidden representative, but she's just been on this boat the whole time.
She's just been hanging out on the fucking boat. Let's shake her
I'm
hand.
glad to
What's
see
up?
you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Kim's on the up and
I can
up.
assure you of his ultimate competence.
He's like,
Kim,
I gotta
if
let you know.
Yeah, if you gotta give her this caveat, Kim, why don't you just take the lead?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because right now he's like, just
I
so
wish
you
a swift
know,
recovery.
my
In the
partner's a
meanwhile,
little
you have my
weird.
full
He's gonna say some
cooperation
stupid
and the full
shit. You
cooperation
just gotta
of
roll
the
with it.
Pines
He's
group.
you just gotta roll with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
You have a license for this
Officer,
boat?
I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Ooh,
The crowns
pleasure
of her
craft.
teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she
Is it gonna
smokes.
show
Pass
us
that
our
perception check.
Yeah, is it gonna show us our chance to succeed at that? No. Oh,
It will, I
fuck.
think.
I healed my morale on accident.
Qualified pleasure craft.
Yeah,
See,
there we go.
so succeeded.
So charming.
It never did
Where's
that
the
before,
damn
man.
license?
Okay.
No, it's so obvious we would have noticed it,
Yeah, there's no
right?
way.
Because we're not stupid.
There's no way.
I'm
just
going
renewed a
all in on
safety
this being a
inspection last month,
perception or
officers.
thought-related
It's
thing or
completely
something.
seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
I honestly, I don't feel like grilling her because she might actually be useful, so I'm just gonna let it slide.
This is Revachol, Wayfair Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Oh, that little freaking bald freak. Hate that guy.
Oh,
I
I'm
haven't seen
just a
anyone
kid
else
who's
drive a
4 each
souped-up
day. I go
Capri
somewhere.
Canema
I
motor
like
carriage
boats.
either.
I'm Caillou.
Is that a real Caillou song?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
So many
Actually,
things to do.
that
Each
motor
day is
carriage
something
has
new.
been
I'll share them with
specially
you. I'm
issued to serve as
Caillou.
a patrol
And he likes
in
boats,
case
I'm
you
hearing? Very suspicious.
Likes boats.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the evidence locker.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
I had no idea we were on an archipelago, though, to be
You
honest.
need to make this lady
Neither did I.
admit
The map,
she's
I mean,
only right
we saw
around
obviously
on
there
this
was
boat
water. We knew
because
there was a
she's
harbor
rich.
going on, but like,
Yeah. I figured it was just like a peninsula.
Before you do, it would be pertinent
Success.
to ask other questions. Gather more info on this boat of hers.
we barely passed that.
Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry about it. We're getting some more rhetoric later.
The boat? No. It
Yeah,
is
and I feel
called
like these
Core
checks
Delay
are checks that, like, if you
19,
don't
because
pass them, they
that's
just
the
never
type of
show up.
slope it is.
No, it'll fail and just like give you like low in or like useless intel, but like that it also like doesn't matter. I don't think it just like it seems to be more of like rebuilding stuff usually.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure craft.
Actually, that's not true because
19
sometimes the
pacer.
ones that tell us that
It
they're
also
lying
happens
comes
to
up,
be
which is really
rated for
useful.
Category 1 racing.
Drama.
Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Yeah, drama was a good investment.
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Is that a saying? I've never heard it before.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we investigate.
Kim, you literally acknowledged the first thing you said was that I'm gonna ask stupid shit. Like, what are you mad about now?
Oh my.
Yeah, you
The
gotta
E
let us
word.
pop off, guy.
You mean to say that it's a symbol of conspicuous consumption? That I'm a member of the ruling class?
Precisamundo. Class wartime, baby. Yeah, whatever.
Detective, may I remind
That's
you
the
that
communist
Monsieur
thing.
Monsieur is a professional negotiator.
He doesn't look like he thinks you'll best her in single combat.
Then what does that say?
Wow.
Does it say docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A? 33A? This old proletarian haunt here. As I said, plenty of
Even.
people drive boats, of all social strata.
Okay, I'm hitting her back. We're passing this one.
Flesh.
Boom.
I don't see any other eels heels around.
Mean eel's hips.
Ah, shit.
But point taken. I am a bourgeois woman, and this is my fast, light, interminably bourgeois boat.
We got her.
Oh my. The
Detective,
Then what?
It
33?
admitted it.
Yes. Anyway.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, it's a boat. Cool. Tell me about the strike. Tell me about the lynching. Tell me about the tattoos. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality. All right. Well, we're gonna go through all of this to start from the top.
Yeah, save that one for last, maybe.
Yeah.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So she doesn't want to actually get into the specifics of the company because they're probably shady. That's how I'm interpreting that line.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is
Okay.
one of the original Revacholian Indo tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself,
What a-
centuries ago. The king.
The
is
government
known,
history
but
here is
several
so
of the
fucking
Indo
weird.
tribes
Yeah.
remain.
It's also weird because we know like the government, like the king specifically, was overthrown, and now it's like the council or whatever is in charge. So it's weird that they would like honor the original monopolies. I guess that's weird.
So
Yeah,
notice
especially because the
LUM,
council, from what I
an
understand, is
unknown
like
entity
Walmart,
as brightest
Coca-Cola,
star.
Yeah, right.
the Gerber baby, and Ronald McDonald.
Kind of some of the classic guys.
Why, thank you.
How much money does Wild Pines
I'm
have?
not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can
Jesus.
tell you that last year, the company booked more than
Can I have some?
20 billion
I hope-
real in
I hope we get a dialogue option that says, I have some money.
Yeah.
Billion?
I'm supposed to be big time. What exactly is a
It's
billion?
a number, officer. A big one.
What is
What
it
is
made
it
of?
made?
1,000 millions.
Whoa.
A million is made of 1,000 thousands.
Wow.
20 billion is a
What the-
large number, but the conglomerate employs
Someone just fall in, you hear that?
72,000 people.
Yeah, it got wet
They
all of a
need to be
sudden.
paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Oh, that was
A
the wave hitting the
conglomerate
sloop.
The size of the Wild Pines is like a shark.
Was it?
If it stops moving,
guess so.
it will
Oh,
die.
yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you're
Then
saying,
what
okay.
becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does it get all these
They
buildings?
started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing.
Apricots.
It's taken everything from its
I
employees.
think you fixated on that. I was thinking about the Great Unrest. Is that like the name of like the sea? Like, damn, dude. I guess that's a fitting name for it, but
Maybe.
You know more than
Maybe
you let
that's their
on.
Bermuda Triangle.
Certainly it helped,
Yeah.
but most of the original Indo tribes
except for
have failed
instead of the
or
boats
been
being
absorbed.
lost, they just get a ton
To
of
survive, wild
apricots.
pines had to grow and adapt.
Yeah.
No suzerain did that.
The Disco Elysium equivalent of apricots.
Yeah, they're totally different, unrelated. Just coincidence they sound similar.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Yeah, the workers keep it doing. Yeah.
We built this district.
New skill point.
Oh, I leveled up. Okay, I was like, what?
Okay.
Also, like, it didn't
I
even
was
say
like,
any XP
wow.
though. It just says, oh, it must have been communism XP because it doesn't show you in the kill feed over
that
here.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
We,
Yeah, communism XP,
there
baby.
it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions, the plazas Meteor and Mosaic, even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her
Alright.
warm tone.
Well, let's get some more intel on the strike.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, sorry. What can you tell me about the strike? Everything. Yeah, give me some trade secrets.
First, you'd have
Yeah.
to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
How do I repeal
Why?
it then?
By throwing off half a century of foreign domination under the Coalition. Unfortunately for you, the Coalition also leases you the right to police West Revachol.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am
Fair enough.
derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
Yeah.
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
No way. She's more. She can make decisions.
And how are the talks going?
See, like, that's a useful drama chipping in and telling us
Yeah.
that she's underselling herself is useful.
They're not.
Yeah.
That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they
Well,
won't even let me
it
into
sounds
the
like
harbour.
the guy was
There's a
pretty
2-meter
bad.
20 racist behemoth
Yeah.
blocking the gates.
Oh, not anymore, Joyce.
Yeah, we took care of him.
Yes.
You're behind the times.
Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were the talks going before
Let's
the
say
lynching?
I was not making the kind
I'm
of progress
furious
I'd hoped
that
for
it
when
didn't
I
give us a
first
dialogue
arrived.
option to tell her, oh, we spin kicked that guy actually. So
Yeah, he's been brought a little bit back in
And when
line.
did you first arrive?
not a problem anymore.
He's gonna be a bit big for his head up there.
I arrived 3
Mm-hmm.
weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Oh, light
Weird.
turned on. It's nighttime.
Heavens no.
Yeah, it did
There
turn on.
have been 2
Oh,
prior
yeah,
strikes.
you're right, 'cause it hit 8
Both
p.m., that
times the
makes
union
sense.
won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more,
Those are
I
both
guess you
pretty
could say,
fucking
aggressive.
reasonable
Yeah.
things to want, Joyce.
Yeah.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
I want to know what happened. Yeah, I want to know all this stuff. What happened to
Mr. Clare
Gaumont?
told
Yeah.
him to, how did he put it?
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
All right.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him.
I have
and
to
the
be honest,
union.
like, most of the conversation in this game have made me, like, it kind of end out neutral. Like, I don't really know It always ends. I think we talked about this. It always ends up in the situation where it's like, hey, like maybe I don't like the thing that you did, but like I get it. But Joyce is gonna have to work a lot harder to convince me that the big corporation is on the right side of anything here. Because right now these people just wanted overtime pay and a medical plan.
Yeah. Well, let's see what their new demands are.
There are leaflets everywhere and banners. What did they say again? Every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I mean, I don't know. I like it. I mean, it literally just seems like democracy of their own business versus the government, right? I mean,
yeah, it's the idea of like a cooperative.
Slogan.
Yeah.
Demand democracy.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Personally,
Yeah,
I don't think it has the same pizzazzo as every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That does seem excessive. If every single person needs to approve of it, that is a bit much.
Just so you understand, this is but one
But that's also not how
22
boards
terminals
work. Like, boards don't
owned by
have to be
Wild Pines.
unanimous agreements.
Essentially,
Yeah.
Not only
for
are they
everything.
kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
The king is dead. Long live the workers.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide
Get some
who
more of
is
that
king,
XP.
but as
Don't mind if I do.
negotiations go,
Yeah.
it's not a swell start. I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just
I
their
will say that
opening
like
position,
I
a
don't
hard-nosed
I don't
tactic
trust
that decides
Everett still,
mockery.
so
But there's
there
been no
is
follow-up,
part of
just
me
the
is like
same
Everett is probably
nonsensical
pushing for
slogan
this because he
repeated
knows
over
he
and over
can
again.
use the workers to get whatever votes he wants to just do whatever he wants with the company.
Yeah.
And now,
He's got the
people are
sway.
getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Whirling in Rags
Excuse
is
me,
not a good
from
fucking
whom
name for
did
a...
you hear about the
It
lynching?
really is not. It
It's my 2 cents.
should be called like Wonder World, Pleasure Zone,
or like
Happy
yeah, or like,
Sandwich.
Christmas Inn. Everybody
Holiday
loves
Inn.
sleeping.
IHOP.
Yeah.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates.
McDonald's.
The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This
that guy?
checks
Oh.
out.
We love that guy.
Yeah. Scabs at the gate, you put them there. I mean, I 100% think she did, so she's probably gonna say no.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
No, yeah, she's gonna say I didn't put them there, but I mean the big
Yeah.
guy, right? We know the
Yeah.
big
If
guy.
they
Oh,
were
yeah.
organised by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I
Oh.
could not share it with
Oh, she's not
Right
even
now,
trying to
at
hide
least.
it.
Yeah.
It's implied she's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
You think
you.
ever?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much tracks what we've seen.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
See, I
Wow,
disagree with her
alright.
because I think that what we've seen, he does put the workers first, but, and it's a big but, it's basically so he can get what he wants, right? Like it's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But.
Oh, yeah. It's a like
He's
it's
not
a
bad,
it's a
man.
right. It's a doing the right thing for the wrong reasons scenario. You know?
Yeah. Except for then
Yeah.
again, he does want us to basically evict people from their homes so he can build a huge building for some reason, which I'm not
Well, yeah.
sure why he needs that,
He is
but
the most corrupt individual
Well, that's
I
a
have
classic
ever
doing the
seen,
wrong thing for
and
the
I
wrong
deal with
reasons
men like him for a
scenario.
living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
there are two
There's
of them.
two of him.
Edgar looks
Yeah.
exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does. And when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent
That's-
the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, I don't like that.
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act. but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The debarders are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Yeah, I mean, that also tracks to what we've seen.
The company
yeah,
has tried appeasing in
absolutely.
the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may
Is
ask?
it bad that
I'm
my
a
first
curious
instinct
and
when she said
talkative person, you
he has a
see.
twin
Would
brother
you say
and they
the
just like keep
Debarders'
swapping
union is-
leadership every time? What if there's only one of these guys? What if he just like puts on a lazy eye or something?
That would be
and
pretty
then
sick.
It's just him over and over again.
The thing that's hitting me here is, like she says, the company has tried appeasing them in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. But it's like, I mean, the concessions that we know of so far are, again, the, like, overtime pay and healthcare. So it's like, no one else in any of the other, like, she said 20-something other docks are getting any of that. And it's like, oh, but he's so corrupt and evil. But it's like, okay, maybe, but at the same time, y'all are much better yourselves.
Yeah,
But,
no kidding.
I don't know. I'm gonna stick up for him for right now. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, just because I should get her on my side, but I don't know. Fuck it.
Why do you think so?
No. Good labor man, can't fault them for... Yeah, they're good labor men. Can't fault them for a little corruption.
A real man of the left. What else can I tell you about?
Something happened in the
I'm
elections.
glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union.
I don't know. Okay, that's not good.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
It does sound like extortion.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing
Yeah, no
they could
shit.
do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Yeah. It's really tricky, because, I mean, he's definitely done good work for the people here, but at the same time, disappearing your political rival isn't a great one.
Yeah.
Of course.
To get
How
elected.
else can I help?
Oh yeah. She doesn't need to worry about us though. Kim's right, because if anything happens, we'll simply ask Kim to borrow his gun.
Exactly, and we've done such a great track record with it so far.
You have?
Yeah, and he's proven
And
on
how
several
did you like
occasions that
Mr.
he's
Clare?
more than willing to give us the gun.
He should know better, but he really...
Time to choose sides.
Oh.
I can do business with him. I don't know. I'm just not gonna do business
Wish to
with him,
swear
honestly.
fealty to you and the cause of capital.
I don't want to choose. I don't want to swear fealty. Personally, my goal...
Okay.
I mean, it's not just this game. I think my goal in every game is to work both sides as much as possible until the last second where you have to choose, and then pick the one that seems
Okay,
less
well
evil.
let me pitch you that seventh option then.
Yeah. I mean, that's the same thing as 5,
That's-
I think. I'm just being keep.
Yeah,
I want to like let her know, like, yeah, I'm doing business with him right now. You know, be upfront about it.
that's fair.
Of
That's
course.
fair.
He must have his practical uses. How else could he have kept his position all these years? Or wait. Actually, he could have kept it with corruption. Fantastic, worm-like corruption that reaches into the bowels of
This guy's
the
got a
earth.
worm?
The RCM does not pick sides in this, madame. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt worm myself. However,
I wonder if
he
she
felt
bought
like
the gun.
discussing something.
Oh.
No, maybe not, because she, like, I guess it's our, unless she's, like, very good about already knowing we had amnesia, I guess that doesn't make sense, because she would have had to have known that we sold it. I don't know. Because I'm thinking we know that a woman bought the gun from the pawn shop, and that's all we know. But,
How
Yep.
could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossip.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
Oh, he's open a door. Has been deliver an envelope. I honestly, I want to give her all this. I feel like I want to know more about what Everard has us doing. So I'm gonna tell her about the door, I guess.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
I mean, like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
Yeah,
The
a real
lieutenant
door.
does
He
not
said open a
say
real door.
anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Oh, I had a Steam friend message pop up, and I looked at the recording to make sure it wasn't showing up there, and it looks like it wasn't. But also, my Steam settings are messed up because I had that shit disabled. Anyway.
Yeah, you never know.
Help scare someone from Mr. Clare, and have you done? I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Okay, that's a pretty, like, overt warning.
Yeah. Everard didn't seem worried about it. Everard asked the Union's military wing to fully cooperate with the investigations. The Wildfine sent mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead. Union's militant wing organized the lynching. I honestly, like, I don't want to, I guess, explicitly say that who we think did it, right? So I think just saying he doesn't seem worried about it is probably the best way to handle it, because she'll be like, okay, well, he should be, or something like that, right?
Yeah, I think like 3 or 4 are the options here. 4 is definitely more neutral. These actually like almost are ordered in like literal order of like
how much
information you're giving her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's just say he didn't seem worried about it.
I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse. In secret, of course.
He wants things to escalate. He's probably just showing off to me. Honestly, he seems in control of his ability to keep things, or he seems sure of his ability to keep things in control.
Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a politician.
That's an interesting way to look at it. Okay.
Of course, politics is showmanship. He is constantly performing for us, and lying too. I am sorry I don't catch more of his forces.
I love my brain being like, sorry, I couldn't tell he was lying more.
Don't be.
He's just doing it all the time.
He was already picturing a war. This woman underestimates Everard.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
Yeah. He means... I'm just reading up to see what Kim means by he means it. Which is... He wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. Kim is saying he believes that he is in control. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with Kim here.
And I trust Kim.
Over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
Have I underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now.
I think I don't want to hit the other 3 options, to be honest. The rare back down from picking every dialogue tree.
Yeah, the first 2 especially, no. I think you're safe going just with 5.
Yeah.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
I don't know about that number 1 choice. I don't know if we let her know we don't have a gun.
Yeah.
But then the counter is like, what if like what if you're right somehow, and she is the one that bought your gun, and she's like, oh, this gun? And then she gives us her gun.
Yeah. But, I mean, I'm trying to think, what would be the downside of letting her know we don't have the gun? Because as far as we know, there's, like, 3 Wild Pines people here. And if she thinks we are working against the Union, maybe she'll give us a gun.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw is trembling.
Cam didn't like that.
Cam disagrees with the logic here. He did not want to pick that option.
Police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reaction. It's all part of detective.